Ok, esta es la misión del espadero Fink para recuperar
Amazing
las...
that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
para la espada.
Any chance of some work?
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to attend to. A while ago, a holy man came by here. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various relics he'd collected on his travels to pay his way.
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the fabled Czech Queen of Sheba. But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's cross, thorns from the crown, nothing of interest to me.
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. If I had them, I'd forge them back into a sword. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the sword, I'd repay you very handsomely.
Ojito.
Are you sure the Queen of Sheba's a Czech queen?
Who else would she be? Have you not heard of her? Ask some priest. She's in the Bible.
Uh-huh. What kind of power did this sword have?
What do you think? It brought its bearer good luck in combat and protection from enemies.
Where can I find the powers?
Like I said, the smith hereabouts bought them from him. They say the largest piece is with the rat-eyed swordsmith. The bastard probably won't want to sell. But if you manage to swipe it somehow...
I could do with a sword like that. What if you sold it to me?
Well, everything has its price. But this one would be expensive. Getting hold of the bits is one thing. Forging them back together is quite another. That tinkerer from Rattay couldn't manage it.
Isn't it a bit strange that some pilgrim would have something so valuable?
Are you suggesting he might have been lying? Well, people aren't to be trusted, but this is nothing to joke about. God would smite him in a flash if he made light of holy relics that way.
Acepto.
Well, it does sound very interesting. I'll ask them and see what I can do.
Excellent. You'll see you won't regret it. I'll pay you well.
About that sword.
Good luck then.
Bueno, ya solo me falta una. Que es la pieza que está en Lechenko. Entonces vamos por ella.
Yeah. 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 Sucker. It's hellishly deep here.
¡Ah! Listo, ya llegamos.
I'm at your service.
I've heard that some time ago a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling a few relics. Did he come by here and offer you part of a sword?
Would it surprise you if I said yes? Why do you ask?
I'd buy the piece from you.
Well, why not? I don't know why I let myself get bamboozled into buying it. It's quite useless, and I can't say I've had good luck ever since.
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Good luck then.
Listo, 5 de 5.
You're right there. Anyway, I'm sure they come to
Y de regreso.
Yeah.
Nos vamos a ir de regreso. ¿Listos? ¡Listos! ¡Vamos!
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
¿Qué tal? Llegué de volada.
It took quite some doing, but I have all the pieces.
Really? Well, that is marvelous. Give it to me, and I'll get to work right away. Here's your money, and if you want to see the result, come by tomorrow. I should have it done by then.
Fine. Thanks.
Mañana.
Later.
So, have you forged the sword?
No, I told you to come late.
Es cierto. Pues bueno. Nos vamos a tener que esperar. Tan tararán. Se acabó.